Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, Texas Gal Treasures. Today we have another Bolo video, and if you don't know what that stands for, Bolo stands for be on the lookout for. These are items that when you are out at garage sales, estate sales, thrift stores, wherever, these are items that you should be looking for, kind of have in the back of your head, so if it presents itself to you, you know, or have an inkling like, oh yeah, I remember I saw that in the video, in the group. So I wanted to share this video with you guys today, and I cannot take credit for this. This is a compilation of Bolos from my two Facebook groups, one of which is called International League of Thrifters. The other is Jewelry Lovers and Sellers. The thread looks like this with a big binoculars with dollar signs on it. The threads are closed right now, but I am going to repost after this video. So if you're watching now and you're in the groups, go over there and share a Bolo, share something that you've sold lately that maybe somebody else might not know to look for, or just something that maybe you think everybody knows, but not everybody knows. You know what I mean? I learn something every time, so I'm sure other people will too. And I know there are people that watch the video that don't share, and they have like, I'm not sharing my secrets. But you know what? This is a big world, so share away. Anyway, if you're new here, hi, my name is Margaret. I would love to have you subscribe. My channel is all about finding ways to make and save money, learning new things to help you improve your business, whether it's reselling or merch by Amazon, print on demand. I'm trying not to move this arm so much, so my movements are too. I just realized I have all these bracelets on today, and they're gonna make a lot of noise. So let's just get that out of the way to start. And oh, I forgot to click my little subscribe thing that I made. So here it is. All right, so click subscribe and join our tribe. So here we go. Okay, I've got some friends in the chat. Hey, Phyllis, Amy, Delinda. Hi, Esme and Kaylee and Rebecca. Thanks for coming, you guys. If you're watching later, there's a chat going on this way, or if you're on your phone, mobile device, it's down below. And if you are ever wanting to be here, because I do a lot of live videos, lots of fun things happen in the chat, stories, more Bolos, then definitely hit the little bell so you're notified when I go live. If you're not wanting to get all those notifications, though, I get it. So just join the groups, because I usually post in there too. Because yeah, it'll notify you for reals. For reals. Okay, so let's jump into this. Hello everybody that's watching. Now then, let me get my doodads in order, my tabs in order. Here we go. Okay, so let's do this. We'll start with the Bolos from International League of Thrifters. And also, if you are wanting to share a Bolo, and if you have any kind of social media presence, whether you are on Instagram, Twitter, wherever, Steam it, there's ads, and you want to share your social media, YouTube, whatever, let me know. So share your Bolo and say, hey, give me a shout out. This is my channel, so that we can all follow each other, because there are so many people making videos now that put out such great content, and they may only have 25 subscribers. You know, just because they have a small subscriber count doesn't mean they don't have a wealth of knowledge. It just means they're new on YouTube or wherever they just started out. So we need to follow each other and like support everybody. You made another one. Yay, Peterson. Oh, no notifications today. One which lady said must have been ghost. What ghost? Okay. Okay, so let's get started. So my first Bolo, hey Monica, not my first Bolo, but the first Bolo that we are sharing. Hang on, let me get my tabs all situated over here. Hi in the chat. Hello everybody. So this is shared by Wendy. Sorry, I'm trying to move all of my tabs over so I can see everything on my screen. Here we go. My first one is from Wendy in International League of Thrifters, and she shared this men's tie bar, which first of all, I love selling tie bars. So this one she wrote, got a bag of men's tie clips for free and sold this vintage New York shipbuilding core tie clip on auction for $32. I had it listed under collectibles, other cruise ship collectibles. Oh, so that's a good tip. Now, what I like to do on our Bolos is not just share what everybody put, because if we just look at that one item, then we may be missing something. It may be like that particular variation that we need. So I like to go and do a search and kind of dig into it a little deeper so we get a better idea of what exactly to be looking for. Ad says, yeah, it's a shame how many great creators don't have the subscribers they deserve. Is that a little nod to yourself? No, I'm teasing. Go follow Ads. He's in the chat. Okay, I'll come back to that, Kaylee. Okay, so what I did, now I looked at her keywords. So she put, oh, I'm trying to scroll on the wrong thing. Vintage New York shipbuilding core. She put Silvertone Ocean Liner Ship Hickok. Hickok is the brand. Okay, so I did a search I started my search with ship, boat, tie bar, right? Ship and boat. And I came up and, okay, I have it too squished so you can't see. Hang on. So I have it by sold listings, and I try to put buy it now because that's normally what I do. Sometimes auction prices are not as high as they should be. There we go. Okay, there. So I was like, there's like 4 and they're okay. What am I missing, right? What am I missing? So then I remembered she put ocean liner in there. So I said, okay, let's go dig deeper. And maybe that's a keyword that I need to keep in mind because I would just be putting ship, boat, cruise. I hadn't thought to use the word ocean liner. So I came through and did ocean liner tie bar. And here we have one sold for $12. Here's hers. Sold for $32. And I think, too, it being a collectible with a very specific subset of company, that would help, too. So if you see something, you're like, oh, and this happened, too, for me recently on a tie. It was a tie tack. And I was like, who's going to want this random engineering tie tack? And this is like very specific company or group or whatever. And I saw it. But I listed it, and it sold so fast. So yeah, I was wrong. So here we go. Queen Elizabeth Ocean Liner. You know, there are a few different ones. $25, $30. So definitely another keyword to keep in mind, but also just because it has like a particular name, somebody may collect that particular, what was the other thing that it was a Mars rover tie bar that I sold really, really, I mean, within hours of listing it. I don't know. I can't remember how much it was. $75 or something like that. It was a lot. So, look, look at that. Wow, that's cool. Okay, so 2 notes. 1, keep in mind ocean liner if you're listing boat stuff, and it's an ocean liner, not just like a sailboat. And 2, very specific companies and organizations can still have a collectible value. Okay, so in the chat, Kaylee said, I sold 4 shot glasses, $15 a piece or $30 for all. One man bought them all yesterday at the yard. I got them at a yard sale for $1 a piece. Had Disney characters. Very nice. Hi. What's a tie bar? So like on a tie, instead of like a tie tack, it looks like a bar like this, you know. And the men would wear it to clip the 2 pieces of the bar, of the tie rather. They might clip those pieces together or clip it to the inside of their shirt to keep it from flopping around. Bye. Gotta go get a kidlet. I understand. Okay, so our next bolo, you can't see that. Let me get it for you. Here we go. Boom. So the next bolo, this was shared by Mary Ramsey. She wrote, this book came out of a bulk lot of books and sold 2 hours after it was listed. It's a bit time consuming to look up old books. Just remember that strange books sell, LOL. This is true for strange anything, but this book was a 1900s American Standard of Perfection Poultry Association book. So this is all about poultry. And you guys, chickens and people keeping birds, that's coming back. I don't know about all birds, but chickens anyway. So I thought, okay, how am I going to look this up? This sold for $50. Sold 2 hours after she bought it, or after she listed it, rather. I have to get a drink break. A little caffeine. So I thought, okay, let's see what I put in here. What are some different things we could... So I thought, okay, let's look at old books, vintage 1900s books. These are sold, like that's an ebook, but... and they were like, some were okay. Again, you know, you gotta dig. These are sold. Buy it now. Did I select buy it now? Let's select buy it now. So some of the prices were just like, okay. I mean, that's cool. Those are women's magazines. Oh, look, architect. Okay, so this is where I saw agricultural works. And so I thought, okay, let me do another search. And so my next search was 1900 agriculture books. So then you're narrowing down to people's hobbies and subsets of interests, right? So I started thinking, okay, maybe if it's an old book, not just a random old dictionary, but, you know, those might sell too now that I think of it though, but an older book that has something that's a draw to it, that somebody collects, right? So these are agriculture books. Look at this one, 1890s, full line, Brook, I don't even know what that is, Massey Harris. Plow, Flying Dutchman, so this is about plows and tools and things. Oh, yeah, here's one, bulletins, beekeeping, etc., etc. So there's that. Okay, and then I also did, so I thought, okay, let's think about some other collectible things that people collect, right? Vehicles, trains, automobiles. So 1900s vehicle books. Sold. Did I do buy it now? I did not. But anyway, so here was one that was, it was like a log. Like if somebody was visiting, look, a fire department station log, an antique ledger. Right? But I think fire station, New York Fire Department, you've got all these people that are collectors of those type of things. So definitely, you know, keep those things in the back of your mind. You know, here's another one. That's a Bible. I always like picking at Bibles though, because they tend to do it. And then this randomly came up because this was a search for, what was it? Vehicles. And there were these Japanese fan books, Japanese round fan design sample book. I have no idea what this is, but I know to keep it in the back of my mind. Round fan design sample book. Again, I don't know what it is, but I'll know it when I see it now. Okay. So there was that. Survivalists always want hard copies of handbooks, Mary says. Oh, that's a good tip. Okay, yeah. Phyllis says, this might sound strange. I listed an AT&T modem and it sold in 3 days. Yeah. Okay. Are you going Stranger Things? I sold a creepy baby doll for 25 bucks. Oh, cool. And Peterson says, my husband just picked up our 30 chickens for the summer. Are those your eating chickens or your laying chickens? I guess you're 30 for the summer. I'm guessing that's for eating. Okay, so that was it for those. I'm going to close these out because I always get too many tabs open and then I lose my place. Okay, was this the poultry one? Because I did a search for that too. No, okay, because I thought I did one for chickens. Okay, so the next item, this was shared by Jerry Bolo. I hope I said that right, but I think that's right. Bolo Miriam Haskell jewelry, totally. Oh my gosh. Jerry says, my wife, who's currently on Facebook hiatus, found this piece at an estate sale, got it for 50% off at $2, y'all. After 6 months on Etsy, she took a best offer of $725. Okay, I think I've maybe come across one Miriam Haskell piece ever. So if you come across Miriam Haskell, grab it, you know, if you can afford to. So I thought, let's take a look at Miriam Haskell on eBay. These are solds. And I'm also going to show you the tag so you'll know what to look for on the tag. Oh yeah, Miriam Haskell for sure. So these are solds. This is Baroque Pearl Seashell Necklace, Demi Peru, 225 bucks. Little glass pearls, best offer taken. Here's another one, 180 bucks. So, I mean, there's a lot of different styles of Miriam Haskell, so it's kind of hard to say. I'm sure there are people that can know it when they see it, but, you know, here are 3 brooches, Miriam Haskell signed. This is the thing. This is why I don't like to look at the auctions, because I think these could have gone for way more. Sold on auction for $32. Again, let me turn off bidding, because it bothers me. I mean, some people love it, and that I'm just like, it would drive me nuts knowing I could have gotten more. So, anyway, maybe not. Maybe it's just my dream. But look, Miriam Haskell silver plate chain. They're just like chains. $55. It's that name, right? There are collectors from Miriam Haskell. Look at this beauty. Ooh. Okay, so 119 bucks. Look at these. Rhinestone earrings, 138. So let's see, Miriam Haskell. This is, I mean, you can't miss it, right? It's not like a weird shape or a symbol that you always are asking, like, what is this symbol? It says Miriam Haskell. So, but I have a feeling that there are probably, because they go for, some of the pieces go for such higher prices, there may be knockoffs. So that might be something that we need to look into later. But anything that goes for those high prices like that usually have some kind of knockoff. I would think. So, let me check the chat before we move on. I saw a yard sale book all about money and how to collect it. I didn't pick it up, but I should have. Right? My grandmother collected coins and like old currency, and I just have it, and I don't know like what's what with it. So I'm like, I guess I'll just keep it till the boys get older and they can figure it out, because I just don't know. Yeah, I think books like that would be cool to have, like how to collect, what to look for, right? I have a broken Haskell something somewhere. I bet the broken ones would even sell, for sure. We will butcher what the fox and our dog don't give first, Peterson says. My son, when we move, my son wants us to live somewhere where he can keep chickens. Yeah, he wants chickens, so. Can you put a minimum? Yeah, you can put a minimum bid on your listing, on your auctions. That's, I mean, if and when I do them, I'm like you. I never start at a 99-cent auction unless I'm just really trying to get rid of it. But even then, I just put the base price that I would take and let it go from there if I were doing one. Wow, Benita says I did one on auction. I know. But I paid 10 cents and it sold for $62. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Everybody's got their own, and I don't, if that's your thing, that's cool. If it's not, that's cool too. So, yeah. Mary says, I just got a pin that was marked 925. I got scammed, contacted the seller. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and the thing is too, it may not have been on purpose scam. If it's a new seller who picked up an item and was like, yay, it's marked 925 and sold it as 925, but didn't test it or something like that, then, it may be that, like, or it may be somebody that was trying to be deceptive. I mean, it could go either way. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. But you're right, some people don't. Okay, next up. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad somebody shared this. Okay, so this was shared by Ricky Sloan. Not sure if I've seen this Bolo here or not, but this one paid off. And this is an LL Bean tote. Now, the one she shared, I think I have this exact tote in the other room. But I love it so much. I don't know if I love it $300 though, because I might sell it for that. But these LL Bean like canvas totes, they will hold up to everything. They're so sturdy. So this one is a vintage one, so that might have had something to do with the price. The new ones look just like it though, but here, except for the tag. So here's the tag on the vintage one. Mine is not vintage. So, it just looks like this random tote, right? And if you go to LL Bean, you can buy them and they can monogram them or not for you. So let's see. Yeah, and sometimes you find bags just for $0.25 at garage sales, or at the thrift stores. So, hang on, they're turning that off. Okay, so these are some sold. I just put LL Bean tote, and you can sell them stained too. Gina says, oh yeah, for sure. I mean, watch some of these pictures because some of them look like on the bag. Here's one that sold large for about $60. I know best offer was taken. I mean, this one it's got embroidery or words on it. Didn't matter. This one is a small one, so it doesn't say what the size. It looks maybe like one of those lunch kit size, maybe. Look, this is a keychain size. Isn't that cute? Aww. So, yeah, even ones that have embroidery on them, even ones that have, I don't know why this one sold for so little. But here's blue and indigo, $250, best offer taken. It looks like they took the picture right at the thrift store with that pegboard right behind it, Here's, apparently the red maybe is a little more desirable. Look at this picture. See, look, doesn't even matter. It's banged up, it's dirty, it's like floppy, well used, stained, $30 almost, right? Very cool. Oh, there's a leather one. Nice. Okay. So yeah, keep an eye out for LL Bean bags and just kind of, some of them are lower. Some of them, I mean, this is a little one. Depending on size, depending on age, it's worth the look up, right? So I'm just looking like, what else? What else? Am I missing anything? Like maybe the ones that are not the canvas colored. It's not canvas colored. I guess it's natural colored. Might be a little more because I'm seeing those that are red, blue, black, go for a little bit higher. But still, good to know, good to know. Okay, so I'm looking in the chat real quick before we move on. Oh yeah, Kayla says I got a new one like that at a yard sale for $3, planning on keeping it. I know the one I have, I love it. I mean, you can throw everything in that thing, and it's like so sturdy. I can't seem to sell anything undercut. Oh no. Well, Luke, hang on. I guess it just depends. We should, what we should do in iLot. We used to do store reviews. Maybe I ought to bring back shop reviews because then somebody can sign up, and maybe I'll talk to the group about doing that again because it was really helpful. Even if it wasn't your shop that was up on the chopping block and everybody was like picking it apart and giving you tips, you can get ideas from what people are saying about other shops, Okay, so let's see. Did I open any more, or is that it for LLB? Okay, so the next one, this one was shared by Patricia May Keller. She's one of our admins. Working or non-working Polaroid cameras. Not a lot of money, but also cheap and free to acquire if not working especially. There's one camera business on eBay that will buy all I can find and post. I wish I had read this a couple days ago or last weekend because I went to that school garage sale and there was a box that had 2 of them in there and they even had like 1 thing of film. But I'm moving, so I was like, I don't want to do that and bring it home and then blah, right? So maybe I should have. So let's take a look at Polaroid. So sold listings, Polaroid. This is one still in the box. And I've sold, this is not the Job Pro I've sold, but I've sold some Job Pros, $25, $27, 19. So, I mean, they're solid. And you're right, she's right. If you can get them for $1 or $2 and flip them. Now, I bet if they were working or if you could show they were working, you could probably get more. I'm guessing. I'm looking. So, yeah, I mean, just depending on what it is. It's a solid $20, $30 or more, just depending. That one's still new in the package. That's cool. That's cool. I have this camera right here. It's one of my personal ones that I got at a garage sale before I ever started reselling. So I don't know if I need to sell it for $123.50. I might. I might. Yep. It's one of these that lays flat when it's yeah, this one right here. Because when it collapses down, it's like flat. Anyway, you don't need to see that. You know what I'm talking about. Phyllis says, do GoPros sell good on eBay? Polaroid is making a comeback. I believe that, Kaylee, about Polaroid making the comeback because my boys are really interested in it. Wanting to take pictures and like have them immediately, not just digital camera. GoPro, I've never sold a GoPro. I have one I got at a garage sale, but I've never sold one, so I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Okay, and then for the last one for our International League of Thrifters bolos, before we get to the jewelry lover ones, I think this is the last one for this group. No, it's not. We've got 2 more. This is also from Jerry Bolo. Almost any kind of new in-box filter or other parts. I picked up 3 of these for $2 at an estate sale, listed them as 3 quantity listings, and 2 weeks later, the same buyer bought all 3 for $75. I don't know how they're used, but I don't know how they're used, but I figure somebody did, right? So how to use them, yeah. Okay, so yeah, what he was saying was quantity. You have 3 available, 3 available over here. You can buy 1, 2, or 3. Somebody bought all 3, so that's awesome for $75. So I did a search for just, what did I search for? New in-box filter. So it could be any kind of filter. And I did I do buy it now? Okay. Yeah, just to see. Like, here's a Kirby, like, vacuum cleaner one, I guess. It's a vacuum one? Or a house one. I don't know. 22 bucks. Here's one, 18 bucks. I don't know. Haveline. So it's something car, right? So, yeah, keep your eye open for new inbox filters. Solaire fiberglass element oil filter, 50 bucks. You don't have to know what it is. Filter cigarette collectibles. Oh, okay. Okay. Whatever. So, yeah. That's a good Bolo because it's just something other people might overlook because it's like, I don't need that filter. I don't need that kind of filter. I'm just looking. Like, what else did I miss here? Totally. Yeah, that's a good Bolo. 30 bucks for this water replacement filter. Yeah, cool, cool. New designs of, oh yeah, Kaylee's saying I see new designs of Polaroid cameras available. Oh, Gina says, tip, ask your local police department if they still have any Polaroid film. A friend had found cases from when they used them for mugshots. It's true, LOL, but true. That's a good point, because I bet back in the day they probably used a lot of them too for not just mugshots, but for evidence, taking pictures of evidence, or if an inmate like hurt himself and they needed a photo evidence of he fell, I promise, I didn't do it, or whatever, you know. Okay, so the next one, pardon me, this was shared by Lynn, and she said I paid about $6.99, maybe less, for this, and this is a vintage Le Creuset. I know Le Creuset, and I know it can sell. So sold for 45 bucks, even in non-perfect condition, they will sell. And so this is one with a wooden handle, right? And also, if you get a grimy, nasty, grody Le Creuset pot, my friend Tom, whose channel is Tom the English Picker, he did a video about how to clean Le Creuset, or just like enamelware pots like that. Let me see if I can pull it up so you can see. I'll share what the video looks like so you can see. Let's see, YouTube. I wonder if I just search him, because he did it not that long ago. Tom the English Picker. Let's see how long ago it was. Oh yeah, and if you're just like a person that likes to watch somebody clean something, or if you're a woman that's just like, what, a man is cleaning something? Yeah, go watch this video. Okay, so let's see, where is it? Oops, I didn't pull it onto the right. Hang on, let me get it. If you like to watch a man scrub a pot and get things clean, then this is the video for you. Here it is. So this is Tom the English Picker, and here he is, how to clean a vintage enamel cast iron Le Creuset. There you go. So it can be done, and the one he's got is so grody, and he's able to clean it, and I mean that makes part of the difference. I'm sure you could still sell them gross, but anyway. So I did a search for Le Creuset sold, and I also did vintage Le Creuset, so we could take a look at both. So yeah, Le Creuset is really hot. You could sell it with the lid, without the lid. You could sell just the lid. So this is 250 bucks. This is one of the big Dutch ovens. The little ones, just a little pot, 57. Even the au gratin dish, 16 bucks for one little enamelware au gratin dish. So definitely keep an eye out for Le Creuset. Those are the newer. This is kind of mixed. Like, here's just like a little, what is that, little crock, butter crock. Bluebell purple flower casserole dish, $300. Wow. He made it shine, he did. Yeah, oh look, okay, so here's a 3-quart au gratin dish for 35 bucks. Nice. I mean, seriously. Just so anything Le Creuset, you guys. If you find it cheap, pick it up. So here are the vintage ones, and the one she sold was vintage that had was it she or he? I think it was she, yeah, Lynn. Had the wooden handle, right? So here's one, Le Creuset Robin's Egg Blue skillet linted with the lid vintage, $175. Yep. So here's one, lid only, $32.50, right? Okay, so some of these with the wood handle can sell. That's 20 bucks, 36, 15. I guess it just depends. So keep your eyes out. Oh, look at that one, that green. I love that. Okay, lid only. Yeah, okay, cool. So Go Le Creuset. If you can find it. Usually people jump all over those at garage sales or estate sales pretty quick. Okay, so next, these are the bolos from jewelry lovers and sellers. And I think there's one in here that wasn't jewelry, which is cool. It's fine by me. A bolo's a bolo. Okay, but before we go into the rest of them, let's see how many thumbs up we've got. 15 thumbs up. Go over there and give this a thumbs up if you have or have not learned something new. Give this a thumbs up if you're breathing today. And also, go down there and click subscribe to be notified, or see when I have new videos out. Hey, Karen, thanks for coming by to say hey. Yeah, come back and watch later. I know it can be busy. It's a Thursday. I need to be getting ready for my garage sale. So, okay, here we go. Let me get over here on the right one. There. Am I on the right one now? Yes. Okay. Now, Juliana shared our first bolo for jewelry lovers and sellers. And y'all, okay, this is almost the necklace that I pulled out of a jewelry jar, except mine had the white stones in it. And I was like, man, these are a dime a dozen. I see them all the time. Well, I guess either I don't or I should pay more attention to them, because Juliana shared this Bezel-set crystal necklaces. This one was from Austria and it sold for $40. I decided to share this one because it looked like one you had in your last jewelry jar video. She said, yes, yes, yes. Ah, thank you. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Nobody can know all things. Nobody can know all things. So I looked up bezel cut. Here we go. Bezel-set crystal necklace. And sold. So here we go. There was one that has all these different colors. $40 it sold for. This one, $4.80, 38, 24. I know some of these are best offers. Where's another one? There was one that looks just like the one. So this is very similar. The one on the gray mannequin neck thing. Very similar to the one that I had. So vintage crystal faceted bezel set open back necklace, $45. I'm going to have to go pull it out. I don't think I put it with the junk jewelry, because if so, my son has it. And then it's all over. Look at this one, sterling silver bezel cut. These are sold, $139. I will not think that they're a dime a dozen again. So here's another one. Art Deco open back crystal sterling silver repoussé bezel, blah, blah, blah. $250. $197. Rainbow crystal. Oh, gosh. I don't know why. I was just like, oh, it's whatever. No, it's worth looking at. Okay. All right, we get the idea, right? I'm just torturing myself because I'm pretty sure I put it in my junk drawer that I gave to the son. The son in there. We'll see. Okay, maybe I didn't. Okay. Karen says, my father-in-law has a whole Le Creuset set on his rack, probably worth quite a bit. Yeah, my sister will only, I think all of her stuff is Le Creuset too. And she'll wait. She'll get a coupon, and she'll wait for like the store to go on clearance. And yeah, she loves Le Creuset as well. Okay. Okay, then next up we have, this is a fun jokey one, but yes. Peyton said, my daughter found this today on her field trip. Unfortunately, they wouldn't let her buy it. And if you guys don't know, that's the Hope Diamond. It's actually the header for our group. I have that as our, where is it? Okay, I can't show you now. But the header for our jewelry group is the Hope Diamond up there. So, yeah. Would Austrian crystal show up as glass on a gem tester? I don't know. That's going to be one of the things once we move. That's going to be on my list of priorities to research a good gem tester to get. So I'll be able to answer those questions better because I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question. Okay, so next up, this is our non-jewelry one, but that's okay. And I've heard of this brand before, but I don't really buy clothing, so maybe you guys can. So this is from Darlene. Darlene says pretty much anything Lularoe, anything made out of that legging material. So I did a search for Lularoe, and she shared the tag in her listing. Let's see the tag. I like to see the tag. The tag, can you guys see it? It's kind of like, you can kind of see it. If I scroll down, I can't click it. Maybe I can. There we go. There we go. So Lularoe, like so. Oh yeah, and probably the plus size doesn't hurt either. So, hello Jessica, welcome to my channel. Hi, and Lularoe over here. So these are sold and buy it now. So just a medium t-shirt, 40 bucks, a dress, all kinds of stuff. Definitely, and I know some of you that shop at the bins or places that you can get things pretty cheap, like the thrift outlet, you know, could probably pick it up for a dime and sell it for more. So very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, let's see. Lularoe. Okay, Lularoe completely depends on pattern. Okay, well that's good to know. That's good to know. So look it up, because I don't sell clothes, so that's new to me. Yeah. And then Kaylee says, I sold a necklace like that. It was silver about a year ago for 60 bucks. Okay, I've got to keep my eye out, right? Okay, Murphy the Esky says, I recently got a deal on a new Presidium gem tester on eBay. Cool. And Julie says, Lularoe's losing its appeal. The Disney pieces are doing okay. Okay. The company is likely going to bankrupt. Oh, really? That could be good or bad. So if the company goes bankrupt and they stop making it, there are going to be people that are brand loyal that want it. So it might dip for a bit, but then there might be people that are like chomping at the bit to find Lularoe because you can't buy it new anymore. So it could go either way. It could go totally tank, or it could shoot up, like on the reseller market, not on the new market. You know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so, and that's just a, you know, we'll see if it happens. It depends on the brand too, I guess. Okay, next up, this is, my brain just like spaced. Now, why don't I see your name on there? Oh, Monica. This is Monica's. So Monica has a YouTube channel, Monica Watson, and she shares her haul videos and jewelry and things like that. So go follow her, Monica Watson. And she shared Bolo Norman Miller jewelry. And so this is a video where she's doing a jewelry haul and sharing this Norman Miller piece. And so I did a search for Norman Miller jewelry. There's actually not a whole lot out there. So that's kind of cool. So if you see it, you won't have a whole lot of competition from what I can see. That says Nolan Miller. Okay. So Norman Miller earrings. This is on auction, 2 bids, 1950. No, some of them say Nolan Miller. I wonder if it's supposed to be Nolan Miller instead of Norman Miller. I don't know. Anyway, I did a search on Etsy as well for Norman Miller. I guess I should look for the tag and see at the mark if like there's a maker. No, there's no. This person didn't show the back. Okay, whatever. Going away. You gotta show the back. You gotta show all the stuff. Only one picture? What is up with y'all peoples? Okay, nothing. No judgment. Anyway, so Norman Miller. We don't know what the mark looks like because apparently nobody wants to share that. I'm going to click on this one. One more try. No, nope. Nope. No marks. No backs. Only one photo. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm reading in the chat. So if you're watching later, read the chat because there's a lot of stuff there. Julie says Scentssy's heading out too. Not so big. Okay, they're notorious for stolen designs, apparently. Lila is saturated. There's a market bubble. Oh, okay. All right. So, lots of good tips over there. I can't read them all out. I could, but it would be a lengthy conversation. Okay, so, yeah, Mary says if there's no picture of the back, I skip it. Yeah, I'm just like, what? There's like a lot of them there that didn't have a picture on the back, or you got lots of choice. You know, you want to see condition all over. I don't know, whatever. People make their choices. And I'm reading in the chat real fast. Okay, something about stealing designs. Oh dear, that's too bad. You know how I feel about stealing designs. All right, Brenda shared this. Okay, this one was fun to look up. I had a lot of fun looking up this. So she said she paid $2.50 and decided to put it on auction and sold for $43. This is a Napier brooch. She says, I always look for colorful Napier. Now, if you're out there looking at jewelry, Napier is not super hard to find, and some of the pieces go for good money, and some of it's just like, it's okay, you know, it's steady, it's solid. So I did just Napier brooch, and then I did a couple other searches to show what else to look for. Like, is it just straight Napier or what? All right, so here we've got just, you know, little figural turtle. And as you can see, a lot of them are gold tone or silver tone. They might have a few little rhinestones or something. And some of them can go, you know, 15, 20 bucks, maybe 10 bucks. But when you start seeing ones, like she said, colorful, like here's this peacock, $24.75. These are sold. So turtles, again, figural stuff. I love animals and things. Look at this title, Vintage Napier Brooch. Can you throw a bird in there? Come on. Come on, people. We can do this. It's sold. I guess that's all that matters. So then I thought, okay, well, that's just kind of like, okay, it could be this way or that, whatever. So I did Napier brooch red. So the keywords had to have red in there. So here we've got one silver 25, very similar. Did I already close that one out? Very, very similar to the one that she sold, right? 24 bucks, red. There's a cardinal, 17, some more cardinals, 25. So if you've got a little bit of color in there, look at these beautiful, oh my gosh. I didn't see those. I love these with the red and the black. That's beautiful. 75 bucks. So yeah. And then I did a search for, I think this was blue. This is the blue search I did. Never mind that it says green. So 20 bucks. So Napier and then a particular color. 25, 18, 20, 20. You know, so yeah, I think maybe looking for, like she said, colorful. I looked at a couple more. This one was not bird. This was green. I don't explain it. Anyway, so this was like so-so. And then the last one was Napier bird brooches, because there are lots of people that love bird stuff, depending on the bird, etc. So yeah, that was kind of fun to search and research. Look at these ones. Oh, I bet they could have parted these out and sold. Anyway, it's easy to, look at that turkey. Oh my gosh, I love the turkey. Okay. So, once again, hang on, let's see. I'm stuck on my bracelet, stuck on my shirt. Sorry, hang on. That red apple's gorgeous, darling. Yes. Okay, bye, Phyllis. See you later. All right. My kids. Okay, so those are the Bolos from International League of Thrifter and Jewelry Lovers and Sellers. I hope you found something useful, an item maybe you hadn't seen or heard of before that you should be on the lookout for. If you, let me know in the comment section down below, what is a Bolo? Hang on, my kids are being super loud. Hey guys! Y'all are being super loud. I'm having to yell. I don't like yelling at my friends. Okay? So, yeah, leave a comment either letting me know what's something that was a surprise in the video, that was a Bolo that you hadn't heard of before, it was new for you, or leave a Bolo or comment about something that you sold lately that everybody else could go check out. And definitely check out the comment sections, because there's lots of great discussions and comments that go on in the comments section down below. And if you are in Jewelry Lovers and Sellers or International League of Thrifters, go over there and share a Bolo. I'm going to put the new thread in. I've closed off commenting on the other ones. I'm about to take that duct tape. All right, they're having fun with cardboard and duct tape. So anyway, go down there, hit that thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so that you're notified or see when I have new videos out. And I will see you guys later. Wish me luck on my garage sale tomorrow. I'm going to go get cleaning now. Yeah, okay. Oh gosh, here we go. Too many windows. Here we go again. Bye, everybody. One more try. Bye, everybody.